I'm Dr. Sam Messina.
And I'm Dr. Joe Messina, and I wanted to say it was great to see you today in our office, and I trust that you had an extraordinary experience. Now, I know we covered a lot of information, maybe some things that you haven't heard, or maybe some things that were told you in a different way today, and it was a lot. It could have even been overwhelming. And some people may have even forgot 90% of it already, and that's okay. That's the purpose of this video, is to give you a quick recap and also set this stage of what to expect next. At your next visit, we're gonna go over our Get Results Better Faster and our report of findings with you.
So your first visit today began with us going over, exactly what health concerns you're struggling with, different concerns that you've had over the years and how they're impacting your day-to-day life. And today was probably your first chance to really understand and appreciate the significance of our nervous system. The nervous system is, again, that master control system of the body. It's controlling and coordinating all of our, functions, all of our organs, all of our muscles and joints. And so really making sure that the spine is in the proper alignment, because that's how our body heals and improves over time.
Yeah. And you may have learned for the first time the role of the spinal cord and the spinal column and how it's the suit of armor that protects our nervous system. And you may have also concluded that in order to be healthy, we need to have a functioning and healthy nervous system. And in order to have a functioning and healthy nervous system, we need to have a healthy and functioning spine. And that's what we are going to work with you on. And the technology that we use during your examination gives us that objective view of the severity and where those problem areas are in your spine, so we can correct them at the source so you can start healing and feeling better.
So you may remember from today talking about nerve interference. And so again, that is what causes these different aches and pains and symptoms that we have. Because if you remember, the brain is sending signals down the spinal cord and out the nerves and then back up again to the brain. So what can happen though is when those spinal bones shift out of the proper alignment, that again is called a subluxation or a misalignment, and it's cutting off those nerve signals. And so the longer that nerve pressure is there, the more irritated and inflamed the nerve becomes, and that's when we start moving further and further away from health. And usually it takes a long time for our symptoms to actually appear. So we can have that, nerve pressure and subluxations for years before we feel any symptoms from it at all. So that's why we utilize technology in our office to show us exactly where that nerve pressure is, like we did today on your first, visit here in the office, as well as, going through your consultation and taking any necessary x-rays while you were here. So at your next visit, we're going to review all of that information with you to be able to figure out exactly what your needs are specifically.
Now, during your report of findings, we're going to go over our findings and recommendations and what's going on personally with you in your health. Now, at that time, if there's anybody that is involved in your health decisions, we encourage you to bring them on in so they can better understand what's going on with your health and how we're going to be able to care for you. That way they can be a part of your journey as well. And again, I'm Dr. Joe Messina, and this is Dr. Sam Messina, and we thank you for trusting us with your health.